Hi there, Deacon John Wilson here, Education Enrichment Director for West Angeles Church. Probably I'm speaking to mostly 11th and 12th grade parents. I would hope some 12th grade. And we're going to talk a lot this week about what it takes. Well, we've talked before in videos, but also this week about what the college list should look like. I have an earlier video on, you can click down below and see the link to that. But I want to talk today about why Christian colleges. I want to make a defense of Christian colleges as to be a college type that should be on the list of many of you. Now, this video, I'm not going to give a list of Christian colleges. I'll touch on a couple here, but I'm going to give you an extensive list of our 10 favorite Christian colleges, and 9 of them will be at the Christian College Fair we have at our church on Saturday, October 12th. More about that later. But why Christian colleges? Number one, those of you that are applying to selective private colleges and have a Christian faith. You don't have to be a particular faith, just some kind of a faith, a Christian faith, should be interested in Christian colleges. Parents, you should be, for number one, their atmosphere and environment. You know, these college campuses went buck wild last year, especially with all the protests around the Middle East and all the violent situations and racialization of Jewish students and all the students who got put out at some schools for violent protesting. It really disturbed the educational process. Now, I know we have that debate going on about the Middle East, but campuses were not the most safest place to be in some cases last year. In fact, I've done some videos on how students should protest and all that. So if you want a campus that's clean of that kind of stuff, Christian colleges they just are. The second reason is that if you're active in your church, some of you are in youth departments, et cetera, and now you're thinking about only a secular college, it doesn't make sense. You should put a couple of Christian colleges on your list. It doesn't mean you have to go, but to review those campuses, maybe visit. A lot of them have free tours, and be sure that Christian college is not something that you think about in May. Don't say, I don't want to even apply. I don't want anybody telling me what to do, etc. That brings me to number 3. If you think that Christian college will change you and that's your concern, how many of you parents first, how many of you want your students to go to college and they don't change, they don't become better people? Christian colleges are a good way to ensure that they'll become better people. You say, well, they could at a secular school. They could, but it will depend a lot. I've seen a lot of kids go to secular private college and spiritually they decrease. They're really not into the religions of their childhood because the college professors pretty much are not religious. I will talk later this week about some of these campuses and what they teach and what's going on them. I can guarantee your students get a big dose. Will get a big dose in a private public university, or a private or public university. Non-Christian will get a big dose of how they should act in life their way, and it will not be according to the ways of God. Okay? So we don't want them to stay the same. That's a good reason. Finally, Christian colleges are way more affordable than private colleges. Private Christian colleges are way more affordable than secular Christian colleges. Even the most expensive Christian colleges are still much lower than private college. I'll give some great examples when I do my list of college campuses, but they should be on the list for that reason. You know, students might visit it and find out it's not so bad at all. I might finally add all the majors you find in secular private colleges, you find in Christian colleges. So what then should you do about the Christian College Fair? Well, we have a Christian College Fair coming up. So go to our website, www, or just do WestA-EEP.org. You can see that right below on the screen or even in the description block. And you'll see right on the front page, join our Christian College Fair, October 12th, 11 a.m. We'll have 12 to 15 of the best Christian colleges in the country. Click on that link I just showed you a minute ago, and you'll see some details about it. We're asking students to register. There's a fair registration form down below. You can register right here. It'll take you right to their website. Please register for the fair so we know how many are coming. Listen, it only take about a half hour to 45 minutes for you to walk through this Christian College Fair, and I think you ought to do that. I think I'm welcoming 11th and 12th graders, especially 12th graders, who's looking for an affordable private college with some beautiful campuses. You should look at these Christian colleges at the fair. It's going to take you about 30 to 45, maybe 50 minutes to walk through the fair. We're going to have some great incentive prizes for participation. I'll talk more about those later this week. Matter of fact, I'll send it only to those that register. They'll know what kind of giveaways we're going to do at that fair, which is on Saturday morning, October 12th, at the West Angeles Cathedral. Just come on Exposition, turn up into the lot behind the church, park, and come on into the fair. We're in the concourse of the cathedral. In addition, that same night, you scroll down, you can go to it. We're going to have an affordability workshop at 9:45, which is 1 hour, about an hour and 15 minutes before the fair, 9:45 to 10:45. We're going to talk about college affordability. How do I pay for college? This applies to all colleges. Let's see what we're covering. What will college cost? I'm really going to be close, and you'll have a good idea when you leave for various types of colleges, what it will cost you. Can you afford college? 5 great colleges you can afford. 5 great colleges you can't afford. How do you like that? Potential FAFSA issues. You got to think about that. And of course, why Christian colleges? I'll go into much more detail than I go into this video. That's for sure. You can RSVP right here. So why don't you come and join us at 9:45? Once you do that, come and join us at 9:45 and then stay on for the Christian College Fair. It won't take long. Listen, I want to keep this college fair coming to the Black community. I'm being very honest with you. And they only keep coming if we bring the foot traffic for the fair and show that it's demand. So come on, help us out. What do you think? Tell some friends about it. You come on in. If you just want to look for yourself, you're a college counselor, want to meet some of the reps, that's great. Send your students if you're a counselor, if you're a teacher. We have promotional cards. If you tell us, I'll bring some to you. God bless you, parents. Remember, like and subscribe if you want to get videos like this. God bless you. Bye-bye.